players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Here we go. First ball.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Everyone's gone up. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Beautiful catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Into the first over, the batting team are now 4 for 1.
Joseph coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Rousseau, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Timed perfectly down the pitch. Oh, but crashes into the bowler's stumps. Pretty unlucky there. They should be able to get a single out of it, though.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Perfectly timed. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Needs a direct hit. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
A few moves made in the field.
Doesn't beat the infield. Whacked away.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Misses everything. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Borg from the northern end. Nearly gets the edge. Borg with a great delivery there. Shot straight past the bowler. Could well be 4.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Dhoni, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Some adjustments to the field. You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length. No. Terrible shot. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Sometimes you just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
How will he reply?
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will the bowler respond?
That's a boundary save for sure. Drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stumps. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Got that away nicely. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, too good. That is huge.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Onto that early. That could be 4.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Finds the fielder with that shot. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. The over finishes, you really can't be giving batters of this quality extra deliveries. The captain might want to send their bowler down to the boundary to collect their thoughts.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. A classic cover drive there. Punched away into the gap. Probably get a couple of runs there. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off, perhaps. Couldn't get it through the field. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
And that ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
They've set the ground on fire and entertained the crowd this power play. 2020 batting at its best. Some adjustments to the field.
Joseph from the northern end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
There could be a couple if they hustle. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Needs a dot ball.
2 full. Punch back down the ground. It could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Beautifully timed drive, but a smash straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh dear, the batter looks really annoyed with that one. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on. We'll collect that one, though. Misses everything. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the northern end.
A few moves made in the field.
Raza from the northern end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Got that away nicely.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's raced to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Shot. Land back and punch through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batting.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Finds the edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Gets that away.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary. A very professional innings, this. Passes 50. I'll certainly be looking to push on. Some adjustments to the field.
That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Oh, that's a wondrous stroke, straight through the covers.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nicely played. Just runs 1. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
That's gone. Nice simple catch. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Dhoni, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Caught. Gone. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. He's got their tail up.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Off the middle of the bat.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
End of the 11th over. The score is...
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. No. Terrible shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. That's a boundary save for sure. Trouble! That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over. What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Gone. Great catch. Out. What a screamer.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Gone. Good work catching that one. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. That's a confident appeal. Wow, that's missed a lot. That's the end of a fantastic over. No runs from the bat and added a wicket to the tally as well. Watson from the pavilion end. Oh, too much room and got what it deserved.
Jumped all over the slower ball. It only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nearly gets the edge. Watson with a great delivery there. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Caught, and that's stuck. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Goes over the top with that shot.
Being able to sit back, wait for it, and put away the shorter ball.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Raza over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Right out of the textbook, off the middle, and it flew to the boundary.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Off the middle of the bat.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That's a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Khan, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Everyone's gone up. Caught. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close. Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
The batting team are now 220 for 9.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the northern end. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Needs a direct hit.
Bad decision-making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Borg with a huge appeal. Chance to run 2. Too much room and got what it deserved.
Barely really seemed to hit that. Brilliant shot, got it up and over, all the way for 6. Might look to go big again here.
Bowled them straight through. Good swing coming back in.